Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are back, it's nice to have you here. If you're new, you just stumbled upon this channel. Your guides have led you here to receive a message. I hope that you enjoy the energy. It's nice to meet you. I'm High Priestess Elif, and I'm a medium. I channel my message. So I read the cards. It helps me to interpret the message. It's a lot of fun. But I am channeling, and everything that I say in my reading from the time I begin until I finish is me channeling. I'm doing a special request for Capricorn with this reading. One of my followers have asked me to do a reading for Capricorn, so that's what I'm doing. This reading is going to be timeless, so whenever you find it, that's when you're meant to find it. That's when the message is meant for you, and obviously you take it as it resonates. Okay, so I always ask that you settle into your intuition. Take a few deep breaths, center yourself, ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading to help you to know if it is your message or not. Take what resonates, it'll resonate in your energy, and leave the rest. It is a collective, it's a general reading, so not everything may fit. It's not meant to, but trust your guides and your keepers. Okay. I'm doing a love reading, and if anything else comes through, I will let you know about that. I'm just going to free flow with it. Also, just a heads up, there's a huge problem with scammers pretending to be YouTubers, online readers, opening up fake accounts and then taking your money. So, if you're interested in contacting me for a personal reading or spiritual life coaching, any of my services, then I only do so via my Evolve with Elif, info@evolvewithelif.co.za email address. And you can find that in the description box below. Okay, so that's just a heads up there so that you don't find yourself in a situation or position where you are being scammed. It's crazy. I've even had a fake account add me to Facebook and then pretend to be this reader, and on my wall offered to give me a free reading, and I knew something's not right here, because we don't do that. We're not hustlers. We don't go out pursuing people for readings. We are spiritual, which means we work with our guides and our keepers. We trust that your guides and your keepers, that we believe in synchronicity, that at the right time, when you are meant to receive a message, you will be guided to us. If we are the ones that are supposed to be bringing you your guidance and your message. So we definitely don't go out treating this like it is a business, where we head hunting people for sales and for readings, and it takes a lot of energy. So we are also very conscious about energy and our personal currency and how much energy it takes to do the work that we do. So we definitely don't want to have to deal with people who are not ready to receive what it is that we need to be bringing to them. So it's definitely not like you don't go around just picking people, as many as you can, to give them readings. It doesn't work that way. It's energy, it's frequency, it's divine timing, it's synchronicity. There's so much that goes into it, and we honor that. So be mindful of that sort of thing. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. I want to send so much love to my community, to those of you who have been supporting my channel. I haven't been doing this for a long time. I started earlier this year. It's really only been a few months, and I am incredibly grateful for the support. I look forward to this community growing even further. I love your comments. Those of you who have made donations to my channel, thank you so much. And for reaching out to me for personal readings and coaching sessions and all of that. You make it possible for me to keep doing what I do. Commenting, likes, you sharing, nothing is too small. You also make it possible for other people who need to receive these messages. We are all in this together. We are going through a collective process. And even though you feel like you're the only one in your boat right now, you're not really. Other people are growing so that to help you in your expansion and vice versa. We are a collective. So thank you so much, guys. All right, so this is for Capricorn. I'm going to start by just looking at the general energy around the relationship. Let's see what a spirit can reveal to us has been sort of the dynamic here before I get into what's going on, what guidance spirit wants to give you moving forward, and what you can look forward to as we progress. Okay, so let's begin. I also start my readings with a meditation, and I open a channel for remote healing in the areas of love and relationship for my subscribers. So if you'd like to tap into that energy healing that you will receive as you watch this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Okay. Capricorn, thank you, Spirit. This is a sacred space. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flame burning. Thank you, Spirit. What is the dynamic here for Capricorn, my Capricorn collective? What's been going on with their person and them? Lots of dreams showing up in your dreams all of a sudden. If not you, then definitely your person. Also lots of daydreaming, lots of finding yourself just daydreaming and thinking about being together, thinking about a daydream sort of happens to you. It's not like you thinking the thought. You find yourself having this dream, which is like a vision whilst you're awake. That's a lot of that's been happening. Also, finding with the moon phases at full moons, feeling an intensity in relation to what comes up for you with regards to this person. Feeling a connection, feeling spiritually led and guided to constantly be seeing signs and symbolisms about this person and synchronicities. But more so them than you. It's possible that it's happening to the both of you, but Spirit is saying definitely your person. This was a friendship, guys. This was a friendship before it was anything else. And for many of you, this was a friendship, someone you really trusted, or that you really trust. This is somebody that you really trust. I don't know why I'm speaking in past tense. I suppose for many of you, this is a sort of past tense situation. But there are some of you, this is someone that you trust. This is a friend. This could be a relationship that there's romance. There are a lot of feelings. There's a lot of emotion. But it hasn't taken off the ground. Not yet, or it didn't get a chance to take off the ground. If you guys are not, if something happened here, this was someone that you really trusted. This was a friend. There was obvious emotion between you, feelings, romance, but this didn't get the chance to take off. There was some sort of imbalance, and also it looks to me like there was a choice. A choice between my day life and what I show the world, and a choice between what I desire. A choice between what brings happiness and abundance, and then a choice between what I feel tempted by, and not knowing how to bring it together. And not communicating clearly about this, not being truthful about it. For many of you, there's a commitment here. This person was in a commitment. But also what Spirit is saying to me, what many of you don't realize is this person's intention was to figure this out, this choice to balance these two parts of themselves inside that felt as though they were going in opposite direction, balancing internally the shadow self from what they show people, and balancing and figuring out what is the difference between temptation and just pure desire. Spirit also says this person associates desire with something that can be dangerous. False premise, negative beliefs. However, even though this person might have been in a commitment, they were definitely, their intention was to work towards getting to a place where they could offer you a commitment. They got stuck in a maze, dealing with too many people, trying to keep too many people happy, trying to keep the peace, feeling as though they're drowning, feeling as though they're getting lost, feeling as though they are not getting anywhere, pressure, overwhelmed, and then they did something that was sneaky. And then this connection between the two of you came to an end, a halt. So I was right. Yeah. Most of the motivation behind the decisions that they made were money. It was about financial stability for them. But there was definitely, they were sly. They did something, they were sneaky in the way that they treated you. Yeah. They were sneaky in the way they treated you. Okay, let's see Capricorn. Let's see where we are. For many of you, you feel like this is over. I still feel a lot of emotion, I still feel a lot of love, but I don't think when you look at this you can see how it could possibly get a fresh start, or how it could possibly work. I won't be surprised if the moon comes out. Let's see. A lot of deep emotions, lots of looking back for both of you, but there's no clear path. Seems blocked. Yeah, this person, your person's focus has been money. Your person's focus has been material and financial stability. They feel that the reason why they found themselves in painful situations is because they don't have the stability and the foundation where they can just do what they want. Financial freedom. What is happening for them in the search and in their search for and in them striving for this financial abundance, so that they can finally be free to do whatever it is they want, to follow their heart. It's such a yes, of course there's some truth in it, but people do it backwards. It happens the other way around. You come into alignment, you make decisions that you feel honor you, that contribute to your happiness. You make decisions that give you a sense of freedom, that you're not allowing yourself to make decisions based on fear, which makes you feel more controlled and imprisoned. And then once you have allowed for that new energy, and you're feeling a little bit happy and you're feeling lighter because you're choosing relationships that you feel more in alignment with. You feel more aligned with yourself, or you take a step back from all relationships to take that time to just give yourself space to breathe. Then you come into the energy vibration of freedom, a sense of ease, a sense of self-love, a sense of self-honoring. And the vibration of financial freedom and abundance comes into alignment with that. You can't stay stuck hoping that that's going to be your stepping stone to freedom. You cannot stay stuck hoping that that will be your stepping stone to freedom. It's a different frequency. You cannot make decisions that line up with you feeling that you are not able to take care of yourself, hoping that that will lead you to the ability to take better care of yourself. It's a different frequency. It's a different frequency altogether. Now, what I'm seeing here is, in the past there's been a situation where you came into this person's life. Either you guys knew one another before when you were younger, went your separate ways, you met someone else, they met someone else, they got married, you got married, whatever the case may be, and then life happened and you came into synchronicity, you bumped into one another, and chemistry instant. You recognize that there's a deep emotional history here and connection, or you stumbled upon one another and you felt an instant connection on a soul level where you recognize that I feel like I've known this person before. Soulmate connection. Not wanting to let go of you, but feeling like your person felt like they have to walk away because of the situation that they're in. They didn't want to let go of you, but they felt as though they had to walk away and set you free because of the situation they were in, and because the situation that was their reality was putting them in a place where they felt like they had to treat you, keep things from you, not be honest, not be transparent, and really dishonor you. But what can they expect? If they dishonor themselves in their decisions, then they will dishonor you, especially if you mean a lot to them, because you are symbolic of a part of them. And you will do the same. You won't experience it that way, you won't see it that way, but other people will. If you cannot honor yourself, then you've dishonored others in relationship. It's just the way it works, because like attracts like. It's active in your frequency. It's active in your energy vibration. And this was not your person's intention, but that's why they felt that they've got to let you go. There we go. 8 of Wands, Cupid's arrow. The two of you very likely connected via social media, or started talking via some sort of chat or over the phone, perhaps for a particular reason. This was your first encounter. You didn't sort of meet one another face to face for many of you this time around. For those of you who have met your person for a second time round, okay, or and for those of you who are meeting for the first time, it was instant, it was quick, it was unexpected, and it's intense. Instant, quick, unexpected, and intense. Suddenly receiving downloads. Oh my goodness, this seems familiar. This feels like this. I seem to know this. I'm dreaming about this person. I'm thinking about them the way I've never thought about anybody before. I feel that they get me. I feel just receiving downloads from source, downloads from their guides about you. What is this? I feel like I've known this person before. There is a desire between the both of you to ground this connection, what you guys feel energetically, because I don't pick up that it's stopped. I don't feel like it's like the feelings are gone. I feel like it's still there. And there's this desire to Spirit says the reason why this person is so adamant about getting their career, their business, and their finances in order is because they want to be in a place where they can come towards you and offer you something tangible. You know, not be in a situation where they're like, yeah, I want to be with you, but I don't even know where I'm going to live. And really, love is about more than these kinds of things. But the fact of the matter is, our egos don't see it that way. Our egos see that we've got to sort of have a platform from which we can build. You know, you've got to come to us the table with something, even though it's superficial and it's material, and material things come and go. But there is still some heartache and sadness that someone is healing here, and that someone is very aware of, and your person could be really worried that that what they're hoping for is unrealistic because of the heartbreak and the sadness they caused you and themselves. But what's going to happen here in the near future is they're in for a surprise. Something is going to happen. Something is going to fall apart in their experience, or they're going to be surprised about something or someone. And it's going to contribute positively to the melting away of their ego, for them to start to look at things differently and not have limiting beliefs. It's a really nice energy that will emerge from this, an energy of patience and understanding that what is right now is perfect, it's enough. You know, if you pop your seeds into the ground and you walk away from them with the belief that when they actually grow and bear fruit, then I should come back and take care of them so that I can enjoy the fruit. Most times it's not going to. The seeds will dry up in the ground and nothing will come of it. And even if they manage to push through and grow, you'll have pesticides and different things, or animals come and eat them before they even ripen. And this is the thing about what we believe to be important, even with our relationships. Just because something doesn't look the way we want it to at this moment in time doesn't mean that it doesn't have value. And it doesn't mean you sit there and you watch it and you obsess about it, but you give it the love that is relevant, and you give it the nurturing that is relevant. You give it that bit of water. You focus on the value of what it is. And you allow the fact that it's a seed to be enough for you to just love it. Not to sacrifice yourself. People have, we have a warped concept of what love is. And then we're resentful towards our person because we think that love means that I must, despite the conditions being really toxic or unhealthy at the moment or uncomfortable, I must just sit around and stay here so that my person can know how loyal I am. No. You can have your own space, you can have your own life, you can do you. In fact, that's the best thing to do. Keep making your impact on the world. Keep doing you and providing yourself with all you need. Keep living your life. And love that person anyway, without feeling like you've got to carry them, because it's their responsibility to carry themselves in any case. But there's a very big difference between being able to witness where someone is without taking it so very personally and then becoming resentful towards them. because they're not where you want them to be. And that's the energy that I'm seeing here. It's an acceptance of where we are now, where I am now really serves and has served me in so many beautiful ways. There's so much value in where I am, and this situation, whatever's happened here, it's really served me in powerful ways, and I appreciate where I am now, and I have trust that I'm going to get to wherever I need to be, because I've already been guided even through this very painful process in such a beautiful way. And I'm not holding it against my person, because they're on their own journey. They're not here to yield to whatever I feel my needs are on a particular day. They're not here to satisfy whatever I believe I need to feel stable or to feel comfort. That's my job, and I don't need the conditions. They're just human, and they can't be what I want them to be right now. But at their core, despite the conditions or the situation that they find themselves in, which they've created, yes, there is this person, this heart, this soul that is constantly reaching for better, and that's the person that I love, and that's the person I want to focus on, and that's the person I want to give energy. That's the person I want to give energy to in my head. I don't want to give their ego and the ugly things that they do so much rent-free space in my head, you know? I'm not surprised. The Hermit is here. Your person's been speaking to Source about this. There's a beautiful energy here of understanding that this is a journey and going deeper inward, and that's why these things have happened. Going deeper inward, speaking to Source, seeking guidance about the situation with you and about the situation that they find themselves in. So this person puts you on a pedestal, and they felt love that like they've never felt with you before. They felt love with you like they never felt before. They consider this to be incredibly sacred, and they consider you to be somewhat of a phenomenon, something that they've hoped exists but they didn't quite know or believe that it could. They see you to be so capable, independent, self-assured. You know who you are. There's no urgency to sort of push for anything. You're able to accept and really find the beauty in every situation. These are beautiful qualities, and you've really inspired them. This person feels so much love from you and feels so much love for you, and almost feels as though you are too good for them. What they hope is that the two of you will find your way to one another. What they hope is that in the end you will choose one another, and you will honor one another, and you will love one another the way that it was intended. But it starts now, when things are not perfect. Can you love someone when things are not perfect? It's not an easy one. But it means you release all the ego constructs and the expectations, and you learn to be really happy in your own skin, in the life that you've created for yourself. You live a fulfilling experience, and you allow every investment you make to be fulfilling and satisfying to you, even if it's something small. Every experience, every encounter, all the work you do to be really fulfilling. Allow yourself to be present, and then you don't feel like someone is missing if this person's not in your space, or if they are in your life but you feel like aspects of them are missing. It takes work, but it's possible. And it's a really nice place to be. It's liberating, it's freeing, and it also takes away the ego construct from the relationship, that if this person is not coming home to me, if this person is not making me their priority. If everybody in the world doesn't know that I am the person they love, then do they really love me? Love is bigger than all of those things. It's why a parent can ultimately let go. It's why even a sibling can sort of let go and realize that, you know, you've got to find yourself and live your own life, and it doesn't matter where you are. We love one another, and we'll be there for one another when we need to be, or you know, when it's necessary, or when the time allows. It's very evolved. It's very different. It's a godlike love, and that's what soulmates strive for. For many of you, this could be a twin flame connection, because I am seeing indication of that. Your person is determined to have victory and to live their life on their own terms, and to have what it is that they saw in you and in the connection with you, despite what their reality is at the moment. They are very determined to have a beautiful outcome in love, and they really, really hope and pray that it'll be with you. People have questioned them about this, and it made them defensive. And there might have been a situation where people asked them, yeah, but what is your relationship with Capricorn, you know, when you're still in this other situation, you know, and that made them feel very defensive. And that's also part of why they stepped away from this, because they felt as though they needed to protect it. Yeah. They processing the past so that they can walk away from it in a way that they feel is honorable and right, so that they can move towards their future, towards you. It's possible that they are more single than with somebody at the moment, even though maybe legally things have not been done, or even if they're still living in a house or sharing a house with somebody else. There's no emotional, physical, there's no intimacy, there's no connection, you know, in that sort of way. Okay, Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope that it brings you the guidance and the answers that you were hoping for, or answered the questions that you were hoping to have answered. This is a really nice energy, and you can look forward to a positive outcome, but please know, Spirit says things don't happen overnight. In the meantime, you need to line up with what you believe you value, what is valuable to you. And it's okay, you know, everybody can have different values. It's not wrong. You need to find what you value, and you need to bring more of that into your choices, into your actions, and to your life. Love yourself more, and allow whatever flows over in your cup to extend to whoever it is you love, whether they are perfect or imperfect, irrelevant. Reach for that. It's possible. It's going to contribute to your experience in such a positive way. Ultimately, do what is best for you, okay? If this reading didn't resonate with you, then it was just not your message. Check some of the pick-a-pile readings, or check your person's sign and see if that resonates instead. Okay, as I said, if you're interested in a personal, my email is in the description box below. And love and light to you guys. See you next time. Bye.